Making a SPEEDCORE kick in 2026 is easy as 4 steps. You're gonna need the tail, the bass kick, the transient, as well as the texture. I'm gonna loop 1 count of 1 bar at 400 BPM. Probably bring this all the way down to somewhere that's like bass audible, so I'm just gonna set it at like A0. Grab a synthesizer, any synthesizer. Just use a saw wave, brown noise. Bring the phase randomization down. FM it. So you have this metallic tone. Bring this wavetable up, I guess like almost a sine square-ish. Same thing, randomization down for the sub. Compress it. Distort it. Adjust it to taste. As you can see, it's a bit high on the high end here. We don't really want any of that high end. Just bring it down with a filter. Corrective EQ. Something like this would work. Here's a quick tip. If you wanna like tidy up the sub a bit, you can just like bring oscillator 1 and 2 into a filter with a high cut or a high pass filter, so like the bass will be more audible. There you go. Grab envelope 2, bring this all the way down as to something short like this. Put it on the transpose. This is gonna makes it like punch more. Make LFO 1 like this. Set this to 1/4 because it's gonna play every count at 400. We're gonna want this to automate to match the volume. Like this. Just make sure, just bring it down so it reaches your fader volume for gain structure, because that's very important. Alright, next up, our bass kick. Any sample pack you like. I'm just gonna grab a random one. Kinda wanna shorten it so that it can make space for the tail as well. And don't forget to turn off key tracking. We want your bass kick to keep playing at the exact pitch, the same pitch. Don't really like that kick, so I changed to a new one. Let's go with this one. If you want, you can change like the chorus pitch, like up or down, depending on your taste. Like that. I'm gonna bring this down a bit. I'm lacking a bit of bass, so I'm gonna just bring this up a bit. Solo it so you can probably hear what's going on in that kick. There you go. Next up, the texture. We can also grab any sample. Usually what I would do for like textures like these is that it can go to any like... You can use any like hard style punches if you like. For example, let's say I'm using this one, right? Turn this off as well. Or not, but that's up to you. It's kind of interfering with the bass a bit, so let's remove all of that. I'm gonna make sure that it's somewhat behind your bass kick. I don't really like how this sounds, so let's bring it back. And then maybe distort it too. Alright, now that that's done, let's move on to the transients. For the transients, you can grab any top of any kick, but that's also up to you for taste. Let's say I want to use this one. Alright, cut this out. I don't really want it to change pitch for like transients, so we'll leave it as that. Cut away all the bass frequencies. It's lacking a bit of... Okay, now time for like the processing, I'd say. For processing wise, I would normally try to like, let's go back to the tail and see if we can like do any widening from that. Oh, I did not add any chorus, that's why. I like a bit of width on my tail usually, and no feedback as well. You can probably change like the type of distortion to whatever you like to. We want to add a bit of width to that too. Maybe we want to add some like chorus. So let's go blue cat. Turn this all the way down. Leave that for 50. I don't want any like rate. I don't want any like movement on this thing. So. It's a bit too muddy on the kicks. And there you go, a SPEEDCORE kick just like that. Okay, so I have this quick Tetris lead loop made out. A bit of post-processing on your kick would be nice too. Personally, I like a clipper so that everything like gets squished and distorted and nice and distorted. All right, let's do some chord changes. There you go. So this is how you make a SPEEDCORE kick in 4 steps. Well, in 4 layering steps and 1 extra step, and I guess in 5 steps. Follow for more occasional tutorials. See ya.